All right, so we're just setting everything live in terms of Instagram and YouTube. We are a minute before 3 o'clock, so just a minute early. We'll give folks a moment to join in as we do that. So feel free as you're joining if you want to chime in on where you are, where you're located, what your day is like. Hey, MD Marish, Tanishka, welcome, welcome. And if you're on YouTube, as you know, if you want to be in the chat, you do have to be logged into YouTube. So in order to use the chat in YouTube, just in case you aren't aware of that. But we're going to get started here in just a moment. We're just letting a few more people join. Oh, from Mesa, Arizona. Okay. Warming up there, I imagine, right? Yeah, just letting some folks join here. We are having a very unseasonably warm day at like 60, 61 degrees, something like this. It should not be this warm in February. The birds are making their nests. Everybody's shedding. Bees are buzzing. They don't even know what they're supposed to be doing right now. So a bit, but still cool. Yeah, it's all relative, isn't it? Haley Intuitive, hello. Tanishka, hello. Carolyn, hey, hey, hey. Okay, so we're going to get started because I do want to get back outdoors. It is so beautiful out, and I'm sure everybody has things to do. Kathy, cold and Indy, 9 inches of snow. Woof, woof. That's a lot. I'm good with the inch or two, you know. Okay, so this is, for those of you who may be new, this is what we're going to do. I'm starting off with the general messages for the week ahead using Cosmic Cat. Once I pull those cards, then I will open it up for if anyone has a particular question or if they have a general request, you can put it in the chat. But I do ask you to hold that until after the general card reading. Otherwise, I sort of miss it. Okay. Kathy, you have someone here over on Instagram saying hello. Margaret is saying hello. Okay, so let's get rolling with general messages for this week coming up. That will be February 6th through the 13th. And okay, we've got a card for Monday, Tuesday already. Let's get a card here for Wednesday and Thursday for this week coming ahead. Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, Thursday, and then a card for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is quite a large card deck, pretty big in terms of like size of your hand. So shuffling can get a little messy here. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let's have a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so let's get rolling. Margaret is my friend and a new follower of you. Oh, thank you. You are the one who told Margaret and I had an exchange today, and she told me a friend. So thank you for that. Kathy's over here sharing your connection. Okay, Carolyn. Bad ice storm in Cincinnati. Woof. I mean, it is winter for us, right? But yeah, ice is that's a hard one, isn't it? Okay, so let's pull cards, or let's get to the cards. Monday, Tuesday, Cosmic Cat. Let's see what our messages are. Ooh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. So Monday, Tuesday, here you go, Instagram. Risk. Take a chance. YouTube, risk. Take a chance. Look at that cat. Absolutely hilarious image, by the way. But it's like a cat going to the moon, right? Or something. So at the beginning of the week, take a chance. And so for me, what this is saying is, as you step into the weekend, new opportunities come along, new possibilities. Somebody asks you to do something or invites you to something that perhaps you don't usually do, that maybe is a little bit outside of your comfort zone. Take a chance, take the risk and do it. Doesn't have to be super edgy, may not be something that even you would necessarily perceive as a word risk, but what it does is it's asking you to go outside of where you normally operate. And out there, there could be some of the unknowns, right? So keeping your eyes open for that at the beginning of the week and being willing to do that. The other thing that's coming through on this card, by the way, is the word apology is coming. So if something comes up at the beginning of the week where you apologizing, not necessarily because you think you did something wrong, and I don't mean apologizing for things that you didn't do, but you follow what I'm saying. There's something that's coming through here in terms of an apology of being the I don't like the term, but I'm going to throw it out there, bigger person, and take that risk for yourself and see how that shifts things. That came through here too. So somebody needed to hear that. If it makes sense for you, please use that. Wednesday, Thursday, independence on your own. Look at that. I love this card deck. I know I say it every time I use it, but I really do love this card deck. So middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, independence. Are you standing in your own power? Are you recognizing that you do have sovereignty over your own being? Are you willing to step out and be independent? And by that, I don't mean that you don't need people, but you don't rely on them. Of course, we're in this world with other people, so we interact with people, we communicate, but we're always sharing, right? We're always sharing information. So are you being small in the middle of the week? And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have reward. Oh, see, there were a couple of images on this deck that I don't like. This would be one of them. And I sort of I decided to keep the deck because I thought there was more that I liked about the deck that I didn't, but this would be one of the things. Anyhow, reward, paw it forward. Paw it forward, pay it forward, right? So at the end of the week, there is a reward coming. There is something that you can look to and say, hey, right on. Like, I want that. That's for me. That's mine. So the cards are interesting because as we start, we're saying, take a chance, right? Risk the opportunity. Take a chance. Because if you can do that, then you're recognizing your own independence because you made that decision. You stepped out and you said, I got it and I'm going to do it. You did that, right? And then as a result of that, there's a reward coming in there. Something good comes of that initiation at the beginning of the week. So that's what I've got here for the messages for this week ahead. All right, let's move into general readings for anyone here. So if you have a specific question, you can put it in the chat. And if you don't have a specific question, but you would just like a card for yourself, just general card, you can just put that in the chat as well. I have a few decks on the table and I will pull from these card decks. So if you missed any part of the general reading, you can go back and hit the replay. I like the sequence. Take a chance when you do it. You're on your own, you're independent, it's good, and you'll see the richness from that experience. Okay. So Margaret has a general card, please. I had a feeling you two knew each other only because you spelled Kathy with a C. Okay. General card for MD Marish. A general card. And I will go to, because of our conversation, I am going to my Rider-Waite Tarot. Okay. So a general card for MD Marish. A general card for MD Marish. Margaret. What's the general card for Margaret? Okay. Three of Swords. So let's talk about that. Three of Swords. So general card, and I feel like it's coming back to this take a risk. Yeah, that's what I think. So there is a piercing of truth that needs to happen, that is going to happen, or perhaps it already has. And sometimes that truth can be heartbreaking. Sometimes, it's a tough love and it hurts. But the release of the tension, the stress, the pain, the hurt, all of that happens when the truth comes through and is pierced. And that allows the cleansing, it allows things to move through, and it allows what is to come in next. But the healing has to happen. But first, you got to pop it. So see how that works. Sometimes we see this card, we call it the betrayal card. Sometimes we see it where maybe somebody isn't being truthful with you, or you feel betrayed, you feel like someone's being disloyal. I like to look at this card more about what is it about you and what do you need to do? It's your precious, tender heart. So take care of it. And sometimes taking care of it is working through the pain. Okay, so we had another question here. Tanishka, please do relationship guidance for Kashish. Kashish Gupta. Okay. So let's get that for you. I see Rosa is asking for a card and Kathy for Mia. Okay. So let's get over here to, hey, John, thanks for joining. Let's get over here to Tanishka is asking for relationship guidance for Kashish. Relationship guidance for Kashish. I'm going to Grace deck. Tanishka. Relationship guidance for Kashish. What is the relationship guidance for Kashish? Relationship. Oh, there we go. Okay. And I will say, when you're working with Rider-Waite Tarot, the imagery can be very strong, and some people have an aversion to the images. I look at the images as just cutting through all the baloney and getting to the heart of the matter. Just thought I'd share that little input. So relationship guidance for Kashish, and it is beauty. Surround yourself with simple pleasures. Beauty is the language of the divine. So this is a two-sided card. And here you go, YouTube, beauty. This is from the Grace deck. So in terms of relationship guidance, beauty, what is beauty? Is it just on the outside, or can you see everything is beautiful? Everything has its own unique beauty. And so this is surround yourself with simple pleasures. So make sure that you're enjoying what it is for Kashish. You're enjoying how you're spending your time. You're enjoying the people and the things that you're doing, but not only that you're enjoying them, but that you're appreciating them. Because when we appreciate and we have gratitude for those beautiful little things in our life, that is what connects us to the language of the divine. And that opens us up for the love guidance that you're talking about. That's what opens us up for that beautiful love exchange, right? We've got to be connected there. Otherwise, what do we have to offer for love, right? But lovely card. Okay, so coming back over here for Rosa, may I have a card of what Spirit wants me to look forward to that's good soon? You ask for soon. I'm going with Angel Answers for Rosa, a card of what Spirit wants Rosa to look forward to. Yeah, I'm going. Okay. Remain positive. Remain positive, Instagram, so you can see this is Rosa's card. So what does Spirit want you to look forward to? It's remaining positive. It's looking forward to all of the potential that can come your way, and just believe that, sort of going back to the messages of the week that I can't pick up the card, but the reward, believing that what it is that you want is yours. It's to be yours, right? You can't have it. It's not going to come to you if you don't believe that it's yours, right? That you own it. So remaining positive. If there's a doubt coming in, if there's sort of that negative thinking, that's a little bit distracting you, taking you off your path, or maybe, self-doubt talk, see if you can turn that around to remain positive. I don't mean like, don't face the reality. I don't mean don't face the Three of Swords. That's not what I mean. But remaining positive. So even if we talk about, say, the Three of Sword energy, that potentially there could be, some hurt, right? Swords, maybe somebody's saying something and it sort of hurts your feelings. But don't live there. Have the experience, understand why you were hurt. What was that? What does that mean to me? And what can I heal through that? And that is the remaining positive. How can I heal through that? How can I take this and do something with it? Right? That doesn't just make me feel bad, or you choose to make yourself feel bad. But okay. So I've got a few other people popping in here. Oh, okay. MD Marish, that applies. I didn't see that. That's interesting. Cecilia, hello, hello. Shree's asking for a card. Tanishka, thank you. You are welcome. Okay, coming back over here for Kathy, and then Shree coming over to you. John, I see you with a question here, and Rosa, you are welcome. Okay, so Kathy, Mia is asking for a general guidance card for the week. Got a special deck there for you, Mia. We are using the Power of Love. So I have only been using this deck for me. And today it was saying it wants to be shared. I've sort of been bogarting this deck. So we're going to share this deck with Mia. Let's get Mia a general guidance card from the Power of Love. What does Mia need to know and do? Okay. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. Oh, I really like that. Wow. Okay, here you go, Instagram. Try not to get any glare on there for you. This is a glossy deck. So I would just take that message for Mia, because I think it probably resonates quite beautifully. Virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes that encourage others to grow. I like it. Okay. That's all I'm going to say about that because I think those words say it beautifully. Okay, Shri, we have a card for you, and then coming over here for John. So, Shri, let's have a card for you for this week. Shri, I think I'm going back to Power of Love for you. I think that's a good deck for you. So I'm putting Virtue back in, which I think is lovely. So let's get a card here for Shri out of the Power of Love. Get a card for Shri. Power of Love. What does Shri need to know and do? And yeah, I've been enjoying this deck a lot, which is why I have been using it for myself and not really sharing it. Okay, Shri, good card. Action. You have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. Look at that. And look at the colors on the card itself. Nice. Here you go, YouTube. So you have the courage to express the unique, loving colors of your soul. And I think it goes to that card at the beginning of the week. Risk. Take a chance. You have the courage. And to express, I mean, look at it, it's a cat in a bubble. I mean, you know, cats are what? They're so independent and they're always expressing how they feel. Cats don't hide anything, right? And so action is doing it, doing the expression, taking the risk, doing it. I like that. Okay. All right. So coming back over here to John, anything for me for the week ahead? Okay. Let's get a card for John for the week ahead. Card for John. Oh, well, you mentioned ahead, which makes me think Sacred Traveler. So let's have a card here for John for Sacred Traveler. What does John need to know and do for the week ahead? Does John need to know and do the week ahead? Oh, it's this one here. Okay. And remember, folks, or if you didn't know, if you would like to schedule your own reading, you can do that through the link down below in YouTube. You can do it in the link in my bio on Instagram. I have all kinds of readings, so you can get in touch with me and I can let you know what type, depending on your budget or how much time or what it is you want to explore, and we can set up a time for your own personal reading. Okay, John, you ask anything for you for the week ahead. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Beautiful. Embracing enthusiasm. Really nice. Shri, excellent. I'm glad you like that card. I like it too. Hey, Jen. Okay. John, what can you do for the week ahead? Embrace enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. So let everybody know. Let everybody know what you enjoy, what you're happy about, what floats your boat, you know, the little things in life that make you giggle or tickle your heart, or even if it's that little thing that no one else knows, like, you know, embrace that enthusiasm and share it. Let people know. Maybe you don't have to get super personal if you don't want to, but let people know that you're like just thrilled in that moment and share that. It's a vibration that will be returned. And so there's some healing that can go on with you sharing that with other people and showing other people like, hey, just be happy, love what you're doing, right? And then it comes back to you as well. That's nice. Okay. So we have Jen, I start my new job tomorrow. Would love a card. Yes. Kathy, the apology earlier spoke to me. There's a person who wants me to do a show in Carolyn's town. Woohoo! It's not my cup of tea. I want to back out. A card is requested for interacting with EJ. Okay, let me give that a moment of thought. Jen, Shri is wishing you all the best for your new job. So let's get a card for Jen for her new job for tomorrow. What card do we need for your new job for tomorrow? Jen, what do we need for your new job tomorrow? Something's having me go to Angel Answers. So let's see what we got there. Kathy is wishing you good luck, Jen. All right, so let's get a card here for Jen for Angel Answers. Jen starts her new job. What does she focus on for her new job? Okay, now this is interesting. Wait. One word. Wait. So I think you have to take that. So this is coming to me. This is coming as sort of a reminder to you of, first of all, you are starting your new job tomorrow, but that's tomorrow. And so today, taking the time to appreciate today, taking the time to appreciate where you've come from, and honor that fully before moving into the new job. Tomorrow's going to come. But there's a moment that I think this is asking you to sort of go back and appreciate a little bit. Don't rush ahead. So if in your mind you're like, oh, tomorrow's the new job, what time do I need to get up? What is the commute like? You know, what is there? What time do they have coffee? You know, all of those things. You'll have time to ruminate about all of that. But for the time being, just wait and appreciate everything in this moment first, and then let the new job come as it comes tomorrow. I also feel like there's a little piece, and I feel like it's coming out of words, of maybe stepping back and seeing how everything plays out before you assert yourself. Maybe assert yourself may not be the right word that I want. But maybe put some pauses in tomorrow and just feel it out. See what things are going to look like. See what people are doing. You don't have to prove yourself. So just let it ride and then move in. Does that make sense? Okay. Jen, angels are the best. Thank you, Kathy. Yes, Angel Answers. It's a good deck, really good deck. Simple deck, but really good. So Kathy, Jen is saying thank you. It is interesting. And Jen, I really do feel like it's got two pieces. It's letting tomorrow come when it comes. Don't rush into it today, but also tomorrow and into the week, just taking it a little bit slower, and don't worry about proving yourself. And I think that's where the word asserting was coming in. Don't worry about that part. You're good. I got the job and I didn't even apply, so I don't have to prove myself. Yeah, yeah, you're good. But you're going to be beneficial to the team in other ways, and so you need to see what is happening and how you can help the team. But you can't see that if you sort of go in there with, I'm the new girl and I got to, prove myself, which you don't. Ah, aha. Okay. Okay. So coming over here to Kathy. I don't think I missed anybody else over here. Okay. Coming over here to Kathy. Apology spoke to me earlier. There's a person who wants me to do a show in Cincinnati. It's not my cup of tea. I want to back out. Did you already commit to doing it? And that's why you're backing out? Is that it? Maybe you can clarify that. You are welcome, Jen. Okay. Yes, you committed and you want to back out. Interesting. Interesting. So I'm going to go back to tarot here, my Rider-Waite deck. And let's get a card for Kathy. I'm backing out of this show. He presented it differently. Ooh. Okay. Let's get a card here for Kathy. And by the way, if you would hit the like button, share my videos, comments, all of that interaction is really beneficial. So I would appreciate it. Thank you. So Kathy, he presented it differently in the beginning. And what I'm getting is, what did you hear? Something. What did you hear? Let's get a card here for Kathy about backing out of this show and how does she interact with EJ? Whoa, you saw that. Okay. Okay. There you go. The Magician. Here you go, Instagram, The Magician. So what I was getting is, what did you hear? And the Magician showing up to say, make the show what you want. So you heard something and you thought it was going to be this. And now you're saying that he presented it differently. Regardless, you heard it in a particular way. And that particular way is what was attractive to you. And that's why you accepted to do the show. So I would say go back to the risk card and go back to the independence card. With the energy of the Magician, then the reward comes in. And can you create this show? Can you modify this show? Can you build the show for how you want it to be and how you believed it was going to be? Because that's what you wanted. You heard what you wanted. And so what's in that for you? So the Magician can create. The Magician has all the tools. The Magician, whatever it is, the Magician has the power to do that. Okay. This is number one in tarot. One is the beginning. It is the spark. It is the thing that lights everything up. So looking at that, can you make the show what you want? Can you get EJ to come around to what you need, what you want? That's what I get. And my guess is you can if you take the risk. These shows have been interesting. Okay. Maybe. So look at it in the light of what my recommendation is looking at it in the light of what you want the show to be. And sort of like the other card that came out, the Three of Swords, something needs to be said. Say it. And create something from what comes of that. But there's something in there. There's something to be salvaged. There's something to be made of it. So find what that is and go after that. Okay, so I think we are at the end of our live here. You can go back to the beginning to watch the cards for the beginning of the week. But at the beginning of the week, we start off with take a chance and risk. Go for it. Do it. Don't second guess. Just step out. Okay. And when you step out, you can be independent. You can be on your own. Again, doesn't mean it means like you're solo and there isn't anyone around to support you, but you have you standing in your own power. And when you can do that, there is the reward that comes of that. There is a benefit. There is something to be gained there for you. But you can't get to the reward if you don't take the risk. Okay, that's what I've got, everybody. So thank you for being here. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. Feel free to join my mailing list. Again, the links are below in YouTube, in my bio on Instagram. You can always hit the replay, watch some previous videos, and contact me if you want to do a video of your own. I do have a promo out right now. It's for a 3-card reading for my Drops of Goodness subscribers. So if you want to do a quick little 3-card reading, you can do that. And those are always very revealing. So I wish you all a fantastic, this is the first full week in February, right? The entire week. So I wish you a good week and good health and lots of love. And we will see you the next time. So thanks everybody for being here. Be well.